it's good learning from someone like the likes of James Toney. A man, what when you type in defensive highlights, he's one of the first few that comes up.
My next guest is one of Britain's best talents to come through right now. This guy you may have seen on the Matchroom shows. He signed with Eddie Hearn. His name's Junaid Bostan, and this kid is very, 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 very talented. Have a watch of him because I'm crap at these bags, and he's brilliant. Watch this. Mate, you're pretty good. Give you that.
Thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate it. And thank you.
I don't even know how you do them. Hey, listen. I found that so lovely, and what Junaid's talking about. By the way, welcome to the show, Junaid. It was pretty amazing. Now, earlier on today we had James Toney, of course, one of the best fighters ever to walk the planet, and Junaid. I said to Junaid, by all means, come on 15, 20 minutes earlier and just get some advice from James Toney. And you know what? It was lovely just to sit there and listening to him talk. And you know, you never know, something what he said there, Junaid, might, do you know what I mean, help you to be the best fighter you can be. Do you know what I mean? And amazing to see. Amazing to see. My pleasure.
It's good. It's good learning from someone like the likes of James Toney. A man, what when you type in defensive highlights, he's one of the first few that comes up. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I was literally when you messaged me the night before, I was watching his fight against Ira Barkley when he went up to 168. So it was literally like very ironic how it all happened. But it was an honour to be speaking to him. Thank you again, Dan.
No, mate, always my pleasure, buddy. Always my pleasure. So I just want to introduce you, Junaid Bostan. So talented. This kid is going literally all the way. And when I say kid, I mean, what, are you 22 now, did you say? 21, 22?
No, I turned 21 last month. So, yeah, I've only been pro a year now. So, yeah.
Unbelievable, though. I mean, 5 wins, 5 knockouts. I mean, you are going far. There's no doubt about it. There really, really isn't. Loads of love coming in. So thanks for everybody and all your comments. Make sure you keep them coming in. So I want you to tell me a little bit. I want to you educate me as well. Of course, I've done my research. I don't just jump into this. But you know, kind of, I want you to educate me, and I want to get to know you a bit better. So tell us a little bit about you. Of course, you're from Sheffield. That's where my family's from. So I knew straight away that I'd like you. But kind of tell us about where you're fighting out of. You know, who's training you? Give us an idea about you.
I train at Steel City Gym. Grant Smith, who just won Trainer of the Year, is my trainer. He's been training me since I was 12-year-old. I'm now 21. He's trained me since an amateur. Won my first national title with him at 13, and then just boxed for England, went to the Europeans and etc. I turned pro at 20, and I've been pro a year now. I've had 5 fights, 5 stoppages. I'm signed with Eddie Hearn and looking at titles this year.
And to ask that question there, then, so you're of course signed by Eddie Hearn. What was your reaction specifically, Junaid, when you've got Matchroom sending you letters or on the phone saying, I want you to come and fight for Matchroom? I mean, how did it make you feel?
I mean, it's a privilege and it's an honour, obviously, having promoters such as these interested in, you know, like it is good, but at the same time, you got to remember it is business, and obviously, you got to stick to what you know. And I was very pleased to have such a good deal, and I'm being very well looked after. And I just got to make the most of these things now. I don't let it get to my head. I understand that it's a very good platform to be at, but I've just got to make the most of these things while I'm on it.
One thing I noticed about you since I've started speaking to you is you're very, very mature. Where's that come from?
I mean, it depends who you speak to. I can't be immature when I want to be. Do you know what I mean?
Me too.
But I think it's more so for the people I've had around me. Obviously, you're the environment what you have around you, and growing up, I had a lot of elders around me. Do you know what I mean? A lot of pros. I've grown up around pros, around a lot of elderly. I'm the youngest in the gym, the pros. So again, I'm always with the elder lot. So I'm learning and growing with them. And so when I'm in their steps or future reference, when I'm further on in my career, I've already half seen it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, keeps me grounded and humbled.
I like that. I mean, when I was 21, mate, God, I think I was just, I don't know, just to pretend I was sick so I could have a week off work, watch Simpsons. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? That's something else. I mean, that's fantastic. So I kind of, you're 5 fights in with 5 knockouts.
Yeah. Sounds good, that, doesn't it?
It does sound. Don't get me wrong. I've looked into it a lot more forensically than that, as you can only expect, Junaid. Some of the lads you fought have been stopped or whatever, but still, you've still got to put these guys away. So 5 wins, 5 knockouts is very, very impressive. No denying it. Is there? Yeah. I know you said to James a little bit earlier that you don't feel that you are the biggest puncher in the world, and you feel it's more about timing and things like that. Clearly, you can punch, though, mate. So, where does this come from? Was there anything particular you work on?
I don't know, because like I've said this previously, like press conferences and stuff. I weren't known as the biggest puncher in the amateurs, and I feel like I was a late developer. Like, I don't even think I've hit my man strength yet. I've only just started growing. Like, even from my debut of last year, I've grown so much. Like I said, I just put it down to my time and my speed, and obviously I've been working a lot on my strength conditioning and the diet, especially the last 6 months, and that's played a massive part in it. So, like I said, I won't ever go into a fight thinking I'm a one-punch knockout artist. However, it's good to know that I can dig, and I was going to a fight ready to perform for the set amount of rounds it's scheduled for, but it's good to get the cherry on the top, which is the stoppage or the knockout.
Loads of love coming in, by the way, and this is one of the reasons I love doing this, so people can get to know you rather than just the gladiator in the ring. Let's have a look who's here. Yorkshire lad. That he is. That he is. Some love coming out from America, Linda. Again, Linda, legend in the game of boxing photography. Dean Beddoes, when I was 21, I was ahead the ball. Yeah, me too, mate. Neil
Depends
Smith.
what day you catch me on.
Yeah.
Depends what day you catch me on.
I might seem like I'm normal, but no, not really. Very nice and humble young man. Good to listen to and polite young people. So what's the plan for you then? You're 5-0, 5 knockouts now. You still got plenty of growing room. I mean, there's no reason to rush you, really. You're still very, very young. But what is the plan for you in 2023 and in 2024?
I mean, there's no need to rush, but if you're ready, you're ready. And I believe I've got the beating of these guys. I'd like to do it the traditional way, win the central area, just so I know I've won it. It's like a lot of people. I know Tyson Fury is one person who's won every battle, but he's not won the central area or his area title. And I know it's bugging a little. So I'd love to win that. Win the English. I'd love to have the English by end of this year, early next year. I don't see why not, and it's good progress through that way. And obviously, just win all the titles and get up to world glory and get all the money with it.
I like it. So you want to do everyone. So area, English, British, Commonwealth, British, all the way through European. Is that what you want to do ideally?
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, I'm young enough, I've got time, and if I've got the opportunity to do so, then I'll take them.
Well, if you need a sponsor for your trophy cabinet of all them belts, give me a shout. That's unreal. Mate, honestly, I just want to say from my end, a massive thank you for coming on the show. You're clearly, and some of the love coming in for you here, mate, honestly, is brilliant. And I say this because I can say it, but, you're getting a lot of love here. I mean, look here, wise head on young shoulders. Dean Beddoes, great show again. Oh, cheers, mate. Never mind me, but let's look at great lad, Junaid. Let's have a quick look here. Hi, Junaid, liking the level-headedness, which is just as strong as any big punch like that. All the best, Junaid. Keep working hard, listen even harder, and have no regrets, and keep safe. Brilliant. And this is, loads of love coming in here. I love that. Yeah. Where can we find you on social media, and where can we follow you?
Well, my Facebook's my name, Junaid Bostan, Junaid Bostan. My Insta and my Twitter is JD Bostan, JD Bostan. So, follow the journey. It's going to be a good one.
Mate, I'm really looking forward to following it. You'll have my support, just like I said with Macaulay. There's a lot of us here. I just want to say from our end, mate, you are going to be one of our stars for the future. So thanks a lot, and I can't wait to follow your journey, mate.
God willing. Thank you, Dan. And again, thank you for earlier. I do appreciate it.
Pleasure's all mine. Cheers, mate.
Top man. Thank you. Look after yourself.